You see this behind me, guys? This isn't even the real Shanghai. Like, no one's over there. Welcome back, guys. We're in Shanghai, and I can't believe I'm even saying that. I never thought I'd come to this place, but thankfully, Ray filled out all the visa applications for me, so I'm here anyways. This city is so different than I thought it would be. Like, I was picturing this dense, futuristic metropolis, and it definitely has some of that, but it has much more as well. So I'm excited to show you guys around. I feel like I don't know this city that well, but my first impressions are it's definitely a lot different than I thought.
It is a balmy and breezy 95 degrees plus humidity today. So can't wait to see if we break up.
Yeah, hopefully we don't. Let's go get coffee.
Coffee's pretty good. Coffee's not bad. We got 2 iced lattes with sugar. This place is cute. Honestly, first impressions of this area, Bangkok meets Roma Norte in Mexico City. It's really so lush, so green. It's hot as fuck, but you can't even tell because of all the trees. It's pretty nice, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really nice. Happy to be here. Okay, let's go somewhere else.
We are headed off to yet another cafe, and I feel like I gotta stop getting full dairy lattes. Like, I've been getting like the full richness milk, and it's hurting my stomach, honestly. I feel like I need to go oat milk these days. Like, I'm not sure if I'm lactose intolerant, but I have a feeling I might be. And by a feeling, you know what I mean. I don't need to say anymore. Guys, we've done it again. We're at an adorable cafe. It's called Marmalade. It's beautiful in here. And it's like, I don't know if it's in the French concession, but all the buildings around it are French looking. Again, like, this city is just not what I expected. I expected like this dense, urban, almost like New York, but more futuristic. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Her, but they used the Shanghai skyline to make San Francisco look more futuristic. So I guess I was expecting more like cyberpunk, but it's a little more quaint than that, honestly.
You guys, Shanghai is massive. We were looking this up whenever we arrived because the first couple of nights we were staying in this area called Sui, it looked nothing like this. Like, it was sort of like residential with like big family shopping centers, major highways. Like, it was not anything like this. But we stayed there because if you look on the map, it looks like everything is like kind of close. And then when you go to actually navigate, it'll be like a 2-hour walk from a distance this big. Shanghai is 2,500 square miles. Compare that to New York City's like about 350 square miles, and that's for all 5 boroughs. All right, we're out again. The mission is food. We're at this dim sum place because Nick wanted to try their famous pan-fried dumplings. And then apparently with the dumplings, you have to get this also famous beef soup.
So yeah, none of this stuff is famous. I don't know where Ray got that idea, but let's just pretend for a moment that it is, guys.
So that's what we're here to do. Looks delicious. Also very curious that they give you the receipt, and then as the things come, they scratch it off. They scratch it off with their fingernail. Oh, and it looks like pin. What kind of sorcery is this? Anyways, let's try this food.
Yeah.
Very good. It reminds you of like almost like a biscuit kind of dough flavor on the outside, but like crispy on the bottom. The meat is super like salty and seasoned on the inside. Love it.
I'm trying the beef soup. There's no noodles or anything in it. There's like some pieces of meat, but that's pretty much it. And it smells like a pho broth, honestly. It's really good. It's light and like the herbs add a lot of aromatics. Something you would want when you were sick. It's not mind-blowing by any
means.
I'm not buying it, guys. I think she hates it.
But it's just like a good broth to have with your lunch. It really can't even be called a soup. It's like more of a broth.
Was I right or was I right, guys? Ray is a liar through and through.
I mean, they said it was a perfect pairing with the dumplings.
This dumpling is so good.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable. Dim sum is like a girl's dream because just small little bites that you can get and share with all of your friends. Everything
like
is so
tapas.
tiny. It's like tapas. Everything's so tiny and cute.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I was expecting a bit more like polish here. It's got a little bit more grit and grunge to it. It feels more like Southeast Asia than I expected. There's like even a shitload of motorbikes everywhere. But what is different about the motorbikes here is that they're electric, so they're super quiet, which is really nice because that is a bit overstimulating in Southeast Asia, is like how loud the motorbikes are. When you're walking down the street, you can't even hear yourself think or talk. It's a little bit more, it's like a laid back Bangkok. I know you said that, but yeah, it's just different than I thought, man.
All right, y'all. We stopped in this famous noodle place, and I don't know that it's really famous, but it says it's famous, so I'm gonna believe it. And they're known for their crab roe noodles, which is something that Shanghai in general is known for. So I'm really excited to try it. It looks delicious.
The atrocities that were done to these crabs to get this noodle full. We can't even speak of it. We'll get demonetized.
If these crabs knew what we were doing to them, they would fight back like 10 times harder.
They'd pinch more often.
Yeah, that's fucking gas. They use the fatty parts of the crab, like from the middle part of the shell, and it just coats the noodles in such a beautiful way.
Greetings from the Uber. We're on our way to dinner at this place called Yaya's, which is like an Italian Chinese fusion, I think, in jing'an. I'm very excited. I've heard good things. They're known for their mapo tofu lasagna, which sounds absolutely amazing to me. So, gonna get some of that. It is raining and we are running late, so we'll see you inside the restaurant.
Ray is positively geeked to be eating a Caesar salad. Some shit you don't normally find in Asia for sure.
I feel like so often with fusion food, the parts that are fusion are the parts that you don't like about it. Like, we got the mapo tofu, and you were like, oh, it'd be great if this was cheesier and more like a regular lasagna, basically. And it's kind of the same, like my chicken parm. Like, I was like, oh, wish this had panko and marinara and mozz on it, but it doesn't, you know? So, I don't know.
Honestly, the one thing I miss, we've been traveling in Asia for like 8 months. If you ask me the one thing that I crave, it is a harvest bowl from Sweet Green. Like, that's literally the one and only thing that I'm like, yo, I need a harvest bowl from Sweet Green ASAP.
All right, everything was pretty delicious. I would give that place
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. It was good. How much was it? I don't even know.
I haven't done the conversion. It was like 8
It
something.
was $122. That's our most expensive meal in a minute. In like probably 2 months.
Yeah.
That was honestly.
This is why you can't go craving Italian food when you're in
You
Asia.
can't go craving Italian food when you're in Asia. It's the fancy food when you're in Asia. It was good though. It was cool. Do you have to go? No. Was the beef noodle soup I had for lunch better than this? Yes. That's okay. We have big plans for tomorrow. So sleep tight, guys.
Good morning, y'all. It's another beautiful day in Shanghai, and today is a very exciting day because we have ventured out to the former French concession, which is an area of Shanghai that was occupied by the French for like 100 years, up until I think the 1940s. Most notably for us, it's filled to the brim with cute cafes and shops and tree-lined streets, and it's just like a beautiful area to explore. So let's explore today, starting, as always, with a cafe.
This ended up being a way fancier experience than I expected. It was a pinky out situation for sure. It was like a gastronomic coffee experience, and I don't know that Ray and I were the intended audience for it.
We are not deserving of an experience such as that. But if you love coffee, like, it's really cool. It's really nice in there. They speak English, and the stuff was good. Y'all, I did not sleep. I feel like I look like I'm like on Adderall because my eyes look so wide. So pardon me. We're gonna walk and get some food, hopefully, and maybe some shopping.
I'm partially to blame for Ray's lack of sleep because I dived down the rabbit hole of serial killers last night because like I was just scrolling TikTok, and they pulled some guy who used to be a serial killer, and then I start Googling and I'm telling Ray about it, and Ray's like, yeah, thanks, I didn't sleep. So she's like, you reminded me that I'm constantly in danger.
Okay, so we were passing by and came across the Wu King building, which is like a famous landmark in the French concession. It was just an apartment building that was built in the 1920s, but obviously it's real gorge. It's giving Shanghai's Flatiron building. But what's really funny is almost at like all of these historical sites, there are photographers who will take your photos for money. And it's like pretty chill, actually. Like people are like low key getting like flicked down, which is, I don't know, it seems like a China thing. Anyways, we're going to try and get into this place called Jesse's, which our friend Jesse recommended. So I think it's like a famous thing to do in Shanghai. Let's see if we get in. We just left Jesse's, which is this like Shanghai establishment known for having the most authentic Shanghainese food. We got the braised pork, which they're known for, and the scallion noodles, which were recommended to us by Jesse. Very delicious, very heavy. I may need a hospital after that one.
Yeah, it was like everything was pretty oily. Like the braised pork, it was great, super fatty, but so were the scallion noodles because they were covered in oil. Needless to say, things are going to be sliding out of me from here on out.
The other day, I popped into a Uniqlo that's like near where we're staying, and I've discovered that I am now the age where I need to hold the handrails when I'm going down the stairs. You always look at them when you're in your youth, New York City subway. I'm like, I'm not touching that shit. Okay, when and how, and like at what age do I start to touch the handrails? Well, it's 29 years old, ladies and gentlemen, because they got mirrors. It's disorienting. I was worried about slipping, and one fall would take me down.
I thought like I would be able to people watch here. The people are watching me. We got a couple of Aperol spritzes, classic shit. I had to do it to them.
You guys, tonight we're gonna have hotpot for the first time, and then we're also going to go see the bund. I cannot believe it, but we have been in Shanghai for like 3 or 4 days, probably longer, and we haven't seen the bund yet. If you don't know what the bund is, you're just gonna have to wait and see. I thought that Vietnam was going to take the cake for like the flick-offing, but I think it's Instabaddie Central right here in Shanghai.
I was literally like waiting at a crosswalk, and this guy was trying to take a photo of this lady, and they were like, get the fuck out of the way. And I was like, oh, excuse me, guys, I didn't know. Guys, we are at the Bund, and before coming to Shanghai, I didn't even know what the Bund was. Like, people were like, are you gonna go see the Bund? And I was like, what the fuck is the Bund? Turns out it's the immaculate skyline here, and Shanghai skyline is incredible. It's top 2 and it's not 2. The aura coming off the skyline is bone chilling, to be honest. Like, guys, do you see this behind me? This isn't the real Shanghai. Like, no one's over there. I thought I was going to be staying like somewhere near the Pearl Tower, the radio tower that's famous over here. No, everyth's on this side, actually. That's the additional Shanghai. Like, I don't even know what the fuck's over there, actually. Ray, I hope being here doesn't remind you of Ted Bundy. I need you to get some sleep tonight. So we're in this famous hot pot chain, and I had no idea it existed until my friend Jesse, who actually lived in Shanghai for a couple of years, texted me and said, you have to go here while you're in China. I've actually never had hot pot, and I feel like it's something that would be right in my wheelhouse. We got 4 different styles of broth here. One is the classic hot pot, one is beef bone broth, and one is mushroom, and one is spicy chili oil. Excited to try them all. We'll let you guys know which is our favorite for sure.
Cheers. Woo. Super mala-y. My mouth will be numb after this. It's not too spicy. It's good. It really like imparts a lot of flavor onto the meat.
Oh yeah, that'll play, guys. Wow, yeah, the broth really does do its thing on it. Crazy. I really thought like it would like kind of cook off, or you know, as you pull it up, all the juices run off of it. And nah, they hang on.
Room tour. This is our room. It's honestly Nick's dream room because it has no windows, a big TV, 2 beds, a bathroom with an enclosed shower, and an automatic toilet. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Breakfast buns. So Nick brought me these the other day, and it was braised beef and mushroom, and they were so delicious. So we went back. They were out of those today, and we didn't translate what we got. So this is going to be a mystery bun test, but it smells delicious. It's so fluffy. I don't know, let's see. I don't think there's any meat in this at all. There's maybe like some little pieces of egg, but it's filled with like sweet and spicy vermicelli noodles. Quite delicious and very filling for breakfast. Just what you need to wash down your double shot latte.
We're back out. We're about to grab a little bite to eat. We're in this area called Jing'an, which we heard is like one of the coolest areas to explore here. We're gonna check everything out. There's a temple we're supposed to see, but first let's start with food.
We're in this place called Chili Chill, I think. It's giving big pharma millennialified cuteness right up my alley. And they do specialize in like a regional Chinese cuisine. We got some homemade tofu buns. We got some craft brewskis, stir-fried pork, and I believe some stir-fried potato pork situation. Looks very delicious. Like one of the most challenging things about traveling in China is the map setup. Like they don't use Google Maps. They don't use Google at all. And so it's made finding places a little bit more difficult because we have to navigate on their maps and then just sort of like translate it to what we know. So we'll see how this place is.
I'm gonna start off with trying the stir-fried pork. Looks like there's green onion, pork, chili peppers. You know the drill. It's so good. A little barnyardy though.
Yeah.
Little barnyardy. This like tastes like it rolled around in the mud a bit.
Oh my God.
We also got these like stir-fried potatoes that look amazing. Me and Ray are definitely gonna be fighting over who gets to eat the majority of these potatoes. Ray and I have a food scarcity mindset. When something delicious hits the table, we like literally look at each other like we're gonna have to fight each other to the death to see who gets to eat most of it. Man, that's so good. Imagine McDonald's French fries with like spicy peppers in them and pork that's like crispy pieces fried throughout. Just a textural masterpiece. It's not that the pigs have been rolling around in the mud. It's that this is actually pork intestine. And how I know is because I actually took a closer look at what I was eating. And on the inside, you can see it's organ meat. You can tell when you look at it.
That's booty hole right there.
It's delicious, but it does have a faint whiff of rear end. I think this is my first time I've ever eaten intestine, but it's good. So give it a shot, guys.
That was a very cute spot. All the food was really good. And they had a big menu Like I think it turns into like a bar for dinner. They had hotpot too. This area is super cute as well. I think that if you are coming to Shanghai and you want like a, you know, baddie frolic cafe experience, you should stay in the former French concession or in Jing'an, which is where we are right now. For the first couple of days, we stayed in Sui, Xuhui, but it's like a huge, huge area. We stayed at the Moxie Hotel in Sui. Really nice room, great views, but like not located, like not central to like really anything. So we ended up changing our hotel and are super glad that we did. I really love Shanghai. Like I feel like it's definitely somewhere that should be higher up on people's like to visit list, especially now that America and many other countries have the like 10-day visa-free entry to China. It's probably like even better to live here than it is to visit because it is so spread out. It can be kind of overwhelming because it's not like, you know, in New York where you walk from like Chinatown through the Lower East Side, through Little Italy to Soho to the West Village. Like you can't walk from neighborhood to neighborhood. So you're taking transit a lot or like in cars. It's just little pockets of cuteness in a huge urban sprawl. But yeah, Shanghai, man. Look at her. Look at her go.
Okay guys, we're standing in front of the Jing'an temple, and apparently this temple was built in 247 AD, so it's quite old, but it was actually turned into a plastic factory during Mao Zedong's Cultural Revolution. It's since then been rebuilt, but it's pretty insane in here actually. Like there's like multiple levels like you can go up inside of. Lots of opulent structures as I expected. We're gonna go take some photos, take it all in, and yeah, just catch a vibe, I guess. I don't know.
Jing'an Temple, pretty fabulous. It's
Totally.
like ornate and gorgeous. I love that it's right in the center of the city, so you can just like pop in. You can also see it like when you're walking by. It's truly gorgeous. Shanghai has been real. It's like a perfect first stop to China. Not anything like I expected it would be, but amazing nonetheless. And one of my new fave cities, to be honest. Like, comment, subscribe, hype us up, and we'll see you next week.